Yeah, cut the motor off so we can hear the birds sing.
This is a nice little cove up in here.
Well, that's what I love about this, is stuff like this.
Yeah.
You know, you just come into a cove like this, kill the motor, drift up in here. It's still fairly deep out in the middle.
I'm at 6 feet right here still.
Right. I'm gonna use my, I guess I didn't show the tubers this. Rusty sent me this boat paddle. He wrote Mexican boat motor on it. But it's long. It's good and long. And I can reach the water with it pretty well. As opposed to that plastic one, it was kind of shorter.
This looks like somebody dug this out of here purposely.
Looks that way, don't it?
Yeah. As compared to all the other shorelines.
Yeah.
And we're still 3.5 feet deep.
Well, you know, you never know. I mean, this could be an old roadway, or it could be just a creek bed where the overflow down, like down where you go down on my cove. There's a section there where it's really a big little gap. So all of that was just made by running water, you know.
There's barbed wire fence right there. Right
Okay.
there, just right on the edge. It's
So this would have been someone's farmland here. Anytime you see barbed wire fence, that's probably left. I'm sure that's left. It wouldn't have been done after the course. That would have been done before.
But this wasn't. It just probably. Well, I don't even know how to explain what it was. Like you said, a runoff from a creek during rainy times.
Yeah. Well, you know, you have to keep in mind that all of this used to not be underwater.
Yeah.
They flooded a lot of farmland, but I mean they flooded towns and villages and roads and, you know, all kind of stuff.
You want me to help you in some way?
Depends. How hut finished do you feel?
Yep.
Pretty tight little cove.
Yeah, that's a nice little place to hide.
We could hide from if we was smuggling in the moonshine,
right,
we could back into there till the revenuers got past.
It'd be a perfect place for such a hideout.
Cut a couple of green branches and lay them on the back of the boat.
Right, I think that's probably been done before.
I'm sure it has.
But you get kind of a different feeling about this lake, knowing that it's man-made and this is flooded area.
Yeah.
Where it's not naturally a lake. So.
Well, I heard someone say the other day that every lake in Georgia is a man-made lake.
Really?
Yeah. You know, up in Maine, we got a lot of natural lakes. I don't think Georgia had any. Between mostly the Tennessee Valley Authority came in and, put in power dams and stuff like that. So that's where most of the lakes came from. This one, I don't know if this one has a dam that generates power or not, but I think the biggest, well, what I heard the other day is this lake was built to provide a natural area between the two other lakes that they built up on Hartwell and down at Clark's Hill. And of course, all of these lakes are used to control the level of the Savannah River for the purposes of getting those big ships in and out of the port, down to Savannah Port. But it's all fairly fascinating. There's all kind of books about, what's under the water, towns and things like that.
You just never will think that what the government will do. What these farmers thought when the government come in and said that they're taking their family property and flooding it
Well, Wendell can talk to you about that because he fought him.
Yeah, I bet.
He fought him tooth and nail.
There was a lot of people that fought for their land, their family property.
He's a bit famous because he refused to sell for so long, and they finally got the land anyway. But you know, he got them to raise the price. I guess you could probably crank the motor and back us out now. He got them to raise the price, but I think he still only got about $500 an acre, which is nothing, you know, really.
You think about it, if they're paying $500 or less an acre, and your family only had 3 acres, and you lost your whole homestead for $1,500.
Like in his case, you know, they had hundreds of acres that they farmed. So I think the original offer was like $350 an acre. Well, if you sold 100 acres at $350 an acre, what is it, $350,000? But what are you going to do for a living if your family's been farming the same piece of land for 300 years, and then one day they come along and say, well, we're going to take away all your land, you can't ever farm here again? Well, you know, a lot of people took the money, but, you know, Wendell was like, no. You just know, you know, so they had quite a little battle. That's what makes you who you are. That be an eagle?
I think it's an osprey.
Okay. Hey baby, we're just passing through.
You can see the babies for sure.
Yeah. We're gonna go around that red marker. Okay. When you go in the I don't think so. I doubt it.
The way the wind's blowing now, it makes me think it never do come out this far.
Right. I think it's probably safe to head on back.
Now you can get to their house from your neighborhood?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll take you down there later.
Okay.
You see a lot of trees here, so you want to kind of probably go. He took off while I wasn't looking. That hat, you've got about the right look.
And I probably should be pulling this with my little my flap shoes on, and it's almost like pushing a rickshaw.
Yeah.
This cart is awesome for doing this fuel.
It's ideal. That's a Harbor Freight. You know, it's a tank. It's a cart for gas bottles.
Yeah.
Well, man, they just recently raised the price. You used to be able to get one of these for like 49 bucks, and I noticed they went up to 10 bucks more recently. Like everything else is going up. But I bought a couple of them because, man, they're so handy for all sorts of stuff. You know, taking boat batteries up and down, or gas tanks, or whatever.
Well, you know you're going to have a more than the 300-foot jaunt.
Oh yeah.
Now we're just now getting to the 300-foot mark, right?
All right, yeah. That's right. bucket. Storm's coming. Beautiful wind.
Wow, that's not real convenient, is it?
I think that's an accurate statement. Summing that up very well.
And you put those handles on there.
Yeah.
Help get in out of the off the ladder.
Yeah, you need something. You come up that ladder, and the ladder, if left with its own devices, will take a bad angle and go up to hit the boat. So what I do is I've got a noodle up in here, and I'll stick the noodle under the ladder to keep the ladder from going under the boat. Once you get up to a certain point, so you need to be able to reach out and grab something. So I put two handles here.
Yeah, that worked out good.
So you could get a hold of something and swing yourself up. Somebody told me that you're required to have a square life jacket thing, a safety, what do you call those?
Flotation device?
Yeah. They said in Georgia you're required to have that square flotation device. And I didn't know that. I thought as long as you had a life jacket for every person, you were good enough. But I guess Paula told me that no, that's not good enough. You have to literally have that square thing.
A throwable flotation device.
Yeah, next time I'm in town, I need to
Get you one of those.
go to Walmart. Yeah, throwable. I think it's supposed to be throwable. I think it's supposed to have
Handle. That sounds familiar.
So next time I'm in town, I'll swing by Walmart. Everything look good?
Yeah.
Big storm's coming, so.
Yeah, you're still okay with the trolling motor on the back there?
I think I am. I don't think anybody's going to come up in here today, and we're going to be back in the boat probably. You know, once in case Connie wants to go for a ride, or in case we want to ride some more. So, if I was going to be leaving it for a few days, I'd, you know, watch that camera.
I see it.
I would move it.
Deadwood logs that have a chance to come encounter. We would be driving slow to in case we do hit one, we don't hit it hard.
Yeah. No gators on our. Nope.
No, there's no gators in this big old lake. That's one thing. It's hard to get out of your mind.
Yeah.
Us being in Florida, any water, there's probably a gator.
Yeah.
This much water, it's surprising there's not gators.
I know. That's what we like about this.
Yeah.
Friends of his have bought property in Georgia, and he's like, man, they don't have this. Now we go in this lake and not even think about gators.
Right.
No gators here.
No, that was a duck. That was interesting. They were sitting up in that tree like that. So in order to give the Polstons the complete Dixie Plantation experience, I got them out in the kayaks. Eric is back there. He's trying to figure out how to take pictures with his phone. Honey Baby and Connie's over there waving. It's nice out. A little breeze, but the breeze feels good. It's not as warm as it has been, but it's warm enough where you could swim and be comfortable. So, we're just having a big time here today. Tubers.
Hey, everybody.
We've been swimming
Swimming and enjoying our
we've been
time.
kayaking. He saw
Yeah.
otter that turned into a beaver.
I think it might have been a beaver.
It was an otter
My
beaver.
first thought was it was an otter, but then the way it was swimming and when it went over the little edge.
Did he flip his tail?
No, he didn't flip his tail at me. But
Usually when a beaver goes under, they'll go over and flip their tail and go smack. You know, it makes a heck of a noise.
That's what I was trying to get closer to see, but I never saw his tail for sure. But I'm almost sure that it was a beaver.
Plenty of fish. What, on the website? Yeah. Is there really? Yeah. And you know what's like? He
little. So here we are at Eric and Connie. They have come to visit. We have been out in the big boat. I say the big boat, our boat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And Eric wound up putting it in a tree and out in the middle of the lake on top of a tree.
That was an experience I couldn't get myself out of.
And then we've been out in the kayaks.
And that was a lot of fun.
That was fun.
Totally different feeling on the lake.
Yeah, it was nice.
So close to the water and quiet.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
We're gonna make some sandwiches and have lunch on the porch, and then we're gonna go explore some stuff and places and things we ain't never been before.
That'll be fun.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yep.
All right, say bye to the tubers.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.